Hello, welcome, God bless you. This one is on how the general hatred toward the homeless just fuels the drive for people to stay homeless. Seriously. So yeah, I know I've always been an outcast no matter where I am. And so this actually just really feeds in to like the status quo of having that like constant like emotion met, even though you don't necessarily want it met, but it's familiar. And the hatred I received being homeless is quite familiar. I seriously have always been an outcast. I've never fit into anyone or any group. I really haven't. I mean, I took after my dad's side of the family, even though his side of the family was either dead or across the country. My mother's family had all the influence over me, and I didn't take after them. Which, to this day, the few that are still alive are sort of pissed off about it. It's like, can you accept the fact already? I'm not one of you. But yeah, so I am, but I'm not. And, even where I was born and raised, it's like I'm told I take far more after my parents. I even have my parents' accent. And so yeah, I don't fit in here because I'm too much like my parents, and yet in my parents' hometown, I don't fit in there because I'm too much like these people. So it's like it's like, okay, great. I know when I went away to college, I'm like, woohoo, I'm going to leave all of this behind. And then I got down there and all the white people were like, damn, Yankee. And all the Mexicans were like, damn, white Yankee. And I mean, they use Yankee like it's a 4-letter F word. It's like, damn, what the hell did I do to you? Like, why is letting people be free? I've just, the South and democratic need for slavery, just, it never ceases to amaze me. I mean, it's just like, you really went to war and killed people so you could keep blacks enslaved, and now you have all these programs to continue to keep them enslaved? Like, and black hatred for conservative white northerns, I don't get, because the white northern people are the ones who fought and died for you. The men not only fought and died for blacks' freedom, to be freed of slavery, but then the woman went to bat for all the blacks and was like, hey, you really are people. You're not like, 3/8 of a person. You're a real person, so why don't you vote? Because you're a citizen and part of this nation too. And all we do is get flack and you owe me. It's like, I don't owe you nothing. You owe me a thank you maybe, but I don't owe you nothing. Conservatives are pro-black, they're pro-freedom, and it's really sad how much hatred is for us. So, yeah, but anyways, my college town, that was a special place. But yeah, I was definitely an outcast there. Even no matter how close I got with people, there's still always that wall of, oh, you're one of those people. You're a damn Yankee. It's like, wow, that war was like 150 years ago, and you guys are still hopping mad about it, aren't you? It's like I just don't grasp that. But anywho, so. And I just wasn't expecting this. One, I had definitely, being homeless was, I just thought I could have never imagined it being long term. But this is one of the weird quirks of it, is that, you definitely are an outcast. And I have always been one, that's for sure. So it just sort of feeds into what I'm used to. So I guess it's sort of good you don't accept me, because if you did, it would be really alarming and odd. But in all seriousness, I can't say that word, but being serious, one, there does need to be a level of acceptance towards us, and also your discrimination and hatred in general. This society has so much discrimination and hatred towards the homeless and misconcepts that you really do just feed into that not fitting in, not being welcomed. And I've heard plenty of people where, they either came from broken homes, especially when broken homes weren't the norm, or they were taken out of the house and had to go into foster care, or were adopted out, and what have you. They weren't part of the group, have never really seen themselves as fitting in. But this is one community where they do fit in. It's it's a community of misfits. But yeah, so just to let you know, your hatred, it does, in essence, in an odd way, does drive homelessness. It just reminds me when I get into certain situations and I'm around people, it's like, yeah, I'm fine having a more private life. I'm fine having a more solo life. I'm fine not being part of the group because I'm not welcomed. So, it's different. I've never really put my finger on it to this point until I've been in the homeless community of I don't fit in. And you know what? Keep on hating me. You're just making it feel like home, man. Sadly. But yeah, so alrighty. Bye-bye.